Hello, everyone. It's Fred again from Notes of a Nomad, video number 149. Today, I want to talk about some things as I get older that I believe in. And there were some recent quotes from another old guy who lived over 2,400 years ago, 400 years before Jesus Christ was arrived. And his name was Socrates. I don't know a lot about him. I've heard about him. He apparently created or is credited with being the founder of Western philosophy. So he was one of the first philosophers, a Greek philosopher, who has impacted us today. And some of his sayings resonate with me now that become an old guy. And I want to share with you some of those sayings and why they're meaningful to me. I'm still in Australia. I've been having meetings strange times of the day, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, because of the different time zone. Been rowing a lot. It's been the holiday challenge between American Thanksgiving and Christmas. And in the past just over 3 weeks, I've rowed 600 kilometers, which is probably double what I would normally do. In fact, probably more. And there's method to my madness. As I row, I think it becomes about around 4 cents a kilometer for United States American cents. And I've now, because of 600 kilometers that I've rode in the past few weeks, I've donated 22 US dollars to a Ukrainian charity. So that's some of the things that I've been up to while I'm in Australia. But let me share my screen with you and show you some of what um, some of the sayings that I found interesting from Socrates. This one, for example, is the secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. And now that I've become a nomad and I don't own so many things, it's very liberating and it's much more enjoyable than being dragged down by all the things you own and all you have to do with them. So there's a saying from Socrates that was meaningful to me. And another one is employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. So you can learn from others by reading about what they have to say. And one of my favorite books is Tools of Titans, where Tim Ferriss has written about the interviews he's had with over about 115 different people. And they're all very interesting. And he's broken into three sections: healthy, wealthy, and wise. And some very interesting tips that have impacted me. I thought, this is very true, what Socrates said. And we can do nothing without the body. Let us always take care that it is in the best condition to sustain us. So I exercise. And honestly, I don't think I'd be living the way I am at my age at 80 years old if I didn't exercise and do that silly rowing that I do. I guess it's not silly, but some people say, well, why do you do it so much? I don't know. But anyway, I think it's good. So Socrates agrees with me. And be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. And that is so true because everybody has their own perspectives. They have their own experiences in life. And so that makes them look at things differently than I would and other people. And it's always important to see, wonder why they're doing what they do, why they say what they say, because they have a different perspective. And it's often interesting to talk to them and try and find out. And this one is another one I agree with. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. So I always encourage us maybe not to, fight or compete with others in certain areas, but try and help each other to be the best we can be. Collaboration is something that I really believe in, and this really makes me think of that. And last but not least, nature has given us two ears, two eyes, but one tongue, to the end that we should hear and speak more, should hear and see more than we speak. And that, to me is listening. I had a meeting just the other day and I listened, but not as much as I should have. Should have spoken and asked the person their ideas. They had some great ideas and we shared ideas, but I didn't listen as much as I should have. So this one resonates with me. Something that's hard to do because we always say, well, I've got some ideas about what we're talking about, but let them speak, find out what their perspective is. And it's very helpful in many areas. So I just wanted to share with you some of these ideas from an old guy, Socrates of 2,400 years ago, which resonate with me at my age. And maybe some of my descendants might find this of interest should they come across these videos, decades from now. What they think, what was this old guy doing? So with that, I'll say adios, au revoir, wishing you, your family, and friends lots of love and laughter as we enter the holiday season here in near the end of 2022. Bye for now. Until next time, from Fred and Notes of a Nomad.